For part 3 of your endangered animals project, you're going to continue building on the work you've already created, but now you're going to be using classes to actually style certain parts of your page. So the first thing is if we click on assignment, it says copy over the HTML from the endangered animals website you started in the last lesson. So this will take you back to the assignment that we'd completed before, where we actually added in the colors for the H1 and the H2 headings. If you didn't complete this level before, make sure you add these two headings in before copying the code. So ultimately, you'll select all of the code on this page, Control C to copy, go back to today's project. We're going to delete this and paste our project here. If I run it, it looks just like it did before. Now we need to look at today's assignment. We're going to be using classes to identify whether animals are endangered or threatened as step 1. So under each animal, you should already have a list item that says whether it was endangered or threatened. Now, if you have this in a sentence, that's also okay, but as long as you have one of the items in your list that identifies it. It says under each animal, give the list items that say endangered, the class endangered. Give the list items that say threatened, the class threatened. So since my bear is endangered, I'm going to do li class equals endangered. I can use the same endangered class attribute for this one here as well, because my false water rat is also endangered. My Mariana fruit bat is threatened, so I will change its class. Class equals threatened. And then so is my prairie dog. So I can copy this again and paste. Now I have all of my classes here for each one. Next, it says to add a class to the scientific name list item. So I also have for each of my animals the scientific name listed. So for this li tag, I'm going to give it the class scientific name. Remember, it has to be hyphenated in between because you can't have a space. So I can just take this and copy and paste throughout so that each one follows the class. If I run my code, nothing changes. All I've done at this point is identify which class each section of the text should follow. The problem is I haven't written any style rules for those classes. So let's look at the style rules we need to add. First, we need to make one for endangered. For a class, we need a period before. Make sure I don't forget, period, endangered. And it says the font color is red. So color, red, semicolon, and I can close my brackets. I also need to make a rule for threatened to be orange red. So this part is capitalized as well so that it matches orange red. Perfect. And then my last one is scientific name. I want my color. Oh, this time I'm not doing color. It says font style. Font style, italic. Close my brackets. Now, let's run the code. Seems to be working for the scientific name. They are all italics. Endangered is red, and threatened is orange red. If I check my code here, it's like all of my sections are all set. So I am good to go.